Most religions start with the idea that humans are good. Humans are good. And so for atheism and secular humanism, they start with the idea that humans are good. If humans are essentially good, where did evil come from? In fact, that is the argument against evolution. If we all came from particles, biochemical particles that are inanimate, where did morality come from? But the Christian worldview starts with the idea that humans are essentially sinful. We sin because we are sinners. We are already sinners at birth. And so in Romans chapter 3 and verse 23, it reads, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." And so we sin because we are sinners. We were born as sinners. If you have little kids, or when you were little kids, you probably watched some kids cartoons. There's a kids cartoon by the name of Daniel Tiger. Have you watched or had the misfortune to watch Daniel Tiger? Okay, some parents, okay. So for the purposes of this sermon, I was forced to watch a few minutes of a Daniel Tiger episode. So I looked up on YouTube Daniel Tiger, and I saw an episode. The first thing that came up was "When I Get Angry." So I looked at this episode. There's a little tiger by the name of Daniel, and his sister Margaret broke his rainbow crayon, and he got so angry. And his mother came in and said, "Daniel, count to 4." And so he started counting to 4. As he counted to 4, his anger went from up here to all the way down here, and his anger was gone. And then the next few minutes, there were more instances of Daniel Tiger getting angry at random things, and somebody would come in and say, "Oh, Daniel, count to 4. I think the 4 was because it rhymed with roar. And so count to 4, he counted to 4, and his anger went from up here to down here. After a few minutes of this, I figured out how it was going to end, so I didn't watch anymore, mainly because his voice was super annoying. I could not listen to it anymore. But no matter, well, if it was Tom and Jerry or something, I would have watched the whole thing for any sermon. But even if I've not seen every episode of every children's cartoon out there, I can guarantee that there will never be an episode that says, "Being mad is awesome." Right? Or an episode that says, "The beauty of hatred." There is no episode like that. Because sin is innate. So if we are essentially good, where did our 2-year-old learn how to sin? Right? If we didn't teach our kids how to sin, where did they learn how to sin? Because sin is innate and starts from birth, we have to teach them good morals using Daniel Tiger and other questionable ways to teach them good morals. So the Bible says in Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 9, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure, who can understand it?" Christianity accurately addresses the human problem as an inner problem and a problem of the heart.